Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Tries to play it through. Castagna. Now this could be a chance. Rodri. And it's Modric. Spread out to the left. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Impressive job. It's hit the upright. Well, they've got it again. And here's Yamal. Real chance here. Chance for a shot! And he's following up. It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. And it's Modric. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Borussia Dortmund already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Asensio knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Yamal, showing good feet. Tielemans defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's made its way to... Big chance! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
This looks promising. Great vision. And the shot! And no mistake. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Massaro, that's going wide left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Rodri calmly anticipates. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through, getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Tielemans. Now Trossard. Stood up well to him there. Asensio, who is rarely short on confidence. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that. Can he finish? No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Borussia Dortmund looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rodri. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Modric. And it's Mendes. He's having a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tielemans.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's been shifted off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Castagna.
Pretty robust defending.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Borussia Dortmund are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Asensio. Castagna. Tielemans. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nico Williams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot. It's Modric! Oh, what a big... And again! Castagna. Doku has created 1 goal already. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. De Bruyne did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's going to be disappointed with that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Romero. Massaro under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 18, Masaru. Number 17,
And it's been taken short.
Nico Williams.
Plays it across. Modric! And that's a good finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Mendes getting this one clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Modric. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi is always looking to break lines. Takes on his marker. Ekitike just eases him off the ball. And it's Tielemans. Oh, no joy this time. Rodri. And it's Modric. Ekitike. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's to Ketelara. That is ended up in no man's land. Asensio, Tielemans does well to get it back. That's destined for the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Asensio. He's on it. Can he get away? Forced to go back. Oh, Asensio! Just cruising. They are cruising. It's all becoming so easy. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
After 83 minutes is
Borussia Dortmund visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Doku really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's to Ketelara. Doku. Azar. Modric. Great ball if he can get there. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's to Ketelara, and he's forced to go back. And the keeper's got it again. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Olise! And again! And the ball's come loose here. Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears. And the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hernandez certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Olise with the short one. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. That pass has been well intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pressing high and with purpose. And here's Doué. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Mendes. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams...
Great chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Olise. Olise. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. So we're still where we started right now. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense and smartly reclaimed. Olise. Asensio. Here's Rodri. It's a searching pass. Threads one in. And it's Modric. Dani Olmo. Saliba. And it's Dembele. Koundé. Upamecano. And it's Tchouaméni. And Koundé. Dembele. Asensio. Modric. Modric! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot for Olise. That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Dani Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Nuno Mendes. Getting up there! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund. Après 36 minutes de jeu par le numéro 21.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! He's not got that quite right.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's a pretty loose pass. Dani Olmo. And here's Asensio. Driving through the... He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. And he celebrates his 30th goal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Après 43 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nicely weighted ball. Olise in acres of space out wide.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nuno Mendes. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Borussia Dortmund firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Back on the way then. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nuno Mendes. Modric. Nicely shaped ball. Almost takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nuno Mendes. Now he's off and running.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Romero. Doué. He's in a great... Tries a shot! It's a goal! France are back on level terms. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So what can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. And it's Mendes. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's just got under that.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Hernandez. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. No, that's been intercepted. Rabiot. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Asensio, spread to the right, and he's gone backward here. And that should get the job done. No, he's not getting past him there. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 12.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Looking for the run. Hazard. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. That's Rabiot. Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And a chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
75 minutes played. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well seen, saw that coming.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rabiot wins the duel this time. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Chucky!
Changement.
Terrific effort! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Andrik. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
They're a real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. That's a shade optimistic.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's an excellent interception. Azar. Rabiot. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Barcola. Delivers with whip.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And we're done. Borussia Dortmund have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Massaro is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Drives it, it's towering header! And again! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Switzerland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Modric. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rodriguez is there to clear. Asensio, lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there's the clearance. Spread out to the left. Has a look up and delivers. That's really well manoeuvred.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbolo. Spread to the right. Not getting... Could be... And he shoots!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Modric. Nuno Mendes. And here's Nico Williams. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Stood up well to him there. Borussia Dortmund already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now it's Zakaria. He's picked his way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. This is a promising build-up. Aims beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. And it's Modric. Good ball, good take. Closing it up. There's the shot! And he passes it long. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Otamendi. Nuno Mendes. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Nico Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, fabulous play. Xhaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbolo. Real chance! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And the finish! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Borussia Dortmund really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Freuler. Rodriguez. Yamal. Great ball, and he's in here. Massaro! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. And the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he lines up a cross. Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And it's Modric. Modric. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, super ball. Can he finish?
Has been indicated.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the header! Oh, crossbar! No, just not quite.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Freuler. To Ricardo Rodriguez. Now it's Vargas. Rodriguez patted in a wide position. Rodriguez. And it's half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. He's having a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And can he finish? But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely weighted ball. Nico Williams has the space to scheme.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Gusto, he has found the way through. Yamal! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Asensio. And here's Modric. Takes a shot!
Modric really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Granit Xhaka. Nico Williams. Xhaka cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbolo. Oh, good spread. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling.
It's Modric! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Zakaria. Massaro being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbolo. Okafor. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Asensio, who can single-handedly make a difference. Asensio! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And here's Asensio. This looks promising. Now the delivery gets his head on it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez. Knocks it into space.
There they go, hunting again.
75 minutes played. Asensio receives it in a wide position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Mendes. Asensio. Oh, he's having a go! Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Asensio plays it short, and it's made its way to the ball! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he's taking no chances there. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Akanji. And it's Xhaka. Can he get on the end of this? Rodri. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nuno Mendes. And that's gone loose. Strokes it back. That's where it came from. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. He is through here. Nice physical challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Played out towards the right wing. Ricardo Rodriguez. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Berbatov. Olise. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Berbatov is herring after that one. And it's Berbatov. Now that's well seen too.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Olise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
And he's straight offside. Rijkaard.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now it's Berbatov. Bellingham. Olise.
And the counter is on.
Pinches it off him.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Kimmich, looking for the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Very nicely done.
And it's Kimmich. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kimmich just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Dembele. Dembele!
Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Romero is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's having a hit! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Bellingham certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get onto this? Diaz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's been won straight back. Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Berbatov. Xabi Alonso, foot in. No foul, says the referee. Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to retrieve it. Gusto makes a dash for it. 5 minutes till the break. Baresi. And here's Berbatov. Edmilson. Driving on and making good... And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! Asensio! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Bellingham. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So the action resumes.
Al Nassr clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Hernandez, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to pass it through. Great work on the overlap. Oh, great leap! It's hit the crossbar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Xabi Alonso. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Akanji, spread it left. Diaz. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross needs to be good. Oh, the clearance is short.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Diaz, and it's made its way to him. Oh, can he finish? Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Akanji picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gusto. Asensio. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's managed to gift it back. Great vision. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He is through here! Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Berbatov. Diaz. And here's Rijkaard. Caught offside that time.
Cambio de jugadores.
Al Nassr can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Olise. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Bellingham. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Half an hour gone in the second half. Olise engages and forces him off the ball. Dani Olmo. Good purposeful running this. Too much pressure and he's lost the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably...
And it's Dembele. And that was very necessary.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Kimmich.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. 5 minutes left on the clock. Gusto makes the interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Goes for goal! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Al Nassr are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2. El dorsal 11.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Al Nassr look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
And he's opted for the long pass. And that's it. Al Nassr have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.